Oh, alright, yeah, guys. So, going back to another episode of Genshin Impact. So, yeah, we're gonna hang out with Lynette. Is that Lynette? What a little kitty. Wow, damn, a cat girl with a cat. So, yeah. What are you up to?
It's you. 1 second. Now activating chat
Really?
mode. You made me jump there. I thought they'd finally caught me.
Made you jump? Barely. I didn't notice.
Well, my heart rate did. Jumped up a little, I mean.
So, what kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Objectively speaking, the trouble was entirely of my own making.
One of the craziest things that Lynette, I think she's the only Fontaine character to have a hangout event.
Half an hour ago, I was at Hotel de Boer for a drinks reception. It was to celebrate the successful opening of a show, but it was draining my energy. So, I waited for the right moment, then snuck away so I could switch to standby mode.
I'll be honest, just by you saying stuff like that, it makes me feel like that you're more of an android than a cat-human hybrid. It feels like you're more android than human, Lynette. Because the shit you say sounds a bit robotic in terms of speech. See, so they sent someone to find you and bring you back, but why?
Probably because I'm playing the lead role in the show.
Huh?
Is that so surprising? I'm always getting invitations to do solo performances. I just usually get Linny to write back and turn them down. But then came the Fontanalia Film Festival. We took all the kids from the House of the Hearth out to see a film, and after it finished, they all started clamoring for me to try out acting for some reason. Even Linny was chanting along with them. Anyway, it just so happened that a director called Mario had sent me an invitation right around then. I'll spare you the details, but basically, I ended up accepting it.
This is the dramatic debut of a magician's puppet, huh?
Yep, you nailed it. I'm playing the role of a puppet. In fact, the show's called The Lost Puppet, and it's a masked mime show. So I don't have to do any facial expressions or say any lines. Literally just a series of physical movements. The director says it's a very avant-garde art form.
Yeah. Everyone knows what a mime is. Basically, a person that has makeup on and wears usually black and white, and they don't say anything. They just do movements like this, hand movements like this. So yeah, does that sound? That sounds pretty avant-garde. But can people understand the plot though?
Art is not comprehended by the mind, but felt in the heart. At least, that's what the director says. Anyway, if nothing else, the opening performance seemed to go down well. At the drinks reception, everyone was crowding around me, saying, "Triumphant character portrayal, faithful adaptation of the original work, unequivocally, quintessentially avant-garde," and stuff like that. But being the center of attention is draining. So the moment they left me to go harass the director instead, I was out of there.
Well, once you weren't able to use Lainey as a human shield.
The other thing is, some weird things happened while I was on the stage. Oh, sorry, Bonnie. I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation.
I think Bonnie's your pet cat.
No, we just met. We bumped into each other right after I slipped away.
And you already named her?
Well, it'd be kind of difficult for us to communicate otherwise. Besides, I think she's taken a liking to the name. Haven't you, Bonnie? Yeah, that's right. Good kitty. We'll go find your owner soon.
Owner, not a stray cat then?
Nope. She's wearing a collar, and for the most part, she's pretty well groomed. If she is a stray, she hasn't been for long. Her stomach's been growling a lot. I guess she must have been missing for a few days now. As much as I'd love to hang out with her for a while longer, her owner's probably worried sick about her. Assuming she has an owner, that is. But the reception... I should probably show my face there again at some point, even if it's just to make excuses and leave again. Decision time.
Is this a tough decision for you?
Well, I just find it exhausting, thinking through all the different ramifications of different choices and so on. That's more Lenny's area than mine. So, unless it's something really important, I usually just leave the decision-making to him.
Wow. So you barely make decisions for yourself? It's gotta be a time and place, girl, to make a decision for yourself. Like, you don't always have to rely on your brother to do it. So yeah. Like that. Oh, for once, he's not here when you need him. But that doesn't happen often.
It's fine. He got Ferminate to make me a little something for just this situation. Poof! A phaetometer.
A phaetometer? Wow.
It looks pretty over the top, I know, but it's essentially just a box of cards. He kept the design simple, so it'd be harder to break. The way it works is, I pick a card at random, then look at the number on the card.
And how does that help you make a decision?
Well, for example, if the number on the card is 5 or higher, I help Bonnie find her owner. If it's less than 5, I go back to the reception.
Simple and straightforward.
I just have to believe in the bond between me and my cards, and my fate will reveal itself to me in numerical form. At least, that's what Lenny said. Anyway, I guess I'll give you a demonstration.
As Lynette tends to draw a card.
Huh. I didn't like that. Was I using it wrong? Maybe if I just...
Lynette smacks the card box. Not working.
Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. I'll have to let Fremine know.
Wow. I feel like maybe this wasn't a design issue.
Let's see. Which card did I get? 4.
Less than 5 means... That means no help in fine.
Well, the cards fell on the ground though, so I don't think it counts as fate. If you want to get the right answer, you have to let fate decide. Also something Lenny said. So, to put it another way, if picking a card up off the ground is how to not leave it to fate, then that means it must be the wrong answer.
I think what Lenny really means is sometimes you have to accept your answer. The answer you didn't want.
Or... why don't you pick a card? Since I ran into you here, that means... our fates are, like, interfering with each other.
Alright, fine. Do it.
Thank you. This one is final, I promise. Here, take the phaetometer. If it's 5 or above, that means fate successfully changed. Anything lower than 5 is a fail. Also, if you have your own thoughts about what I should do, feel free to share it. Now that I've got a good problem solver here to help, I don't need to run every little thing by fate.
Okay, try this one.
Alright. Then let's see where fate will lead me.
Okay, pick a card. See? Oh, 16.
So we're looking for Bonnie's owner?
That's about this deck of cards.
There's 20 cards in total, numbered 1 to 20. So there's only a 1 in 5 chance of drawing less than a 5. I should also mention, this time the cutoff was 5, but I just set that to wherever I feel like.
Well, you really don't want to go back to the reception party.
To put it in perspective, I said I'd only do the show if I drew a 1. Fate can be pretty sneaky sometimes.
So how do you plan to find Bonnie's owner?
I think I'll go to the Steambird and see about putting an ad in the paper. You want to come along? I think Bonnie wants you to come with.
Sure, if it means to get to hang out with you for a bit longer. Okay, I don't think I should go this way. Just be safe. Doing Laney's shit. Next episode, yeah, guys, I'll do Laney's shit. Oh, I see the battle pass ended.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
There she is.
Every stupendous day starts with a Steambird. Oh, hi Lynette. Hi Traveler. What can I help you
You want to
with?
ask about the latest Tales of Humanity column?
I don't think so. Have you picked up a stray?
Yep. If there's no commission to follow up on, could we post a notice about the missing cat instead?
Why, of course. What a kind thing to do. Just fill out the form.
Alright.
Well, we've registered you as missing. You can stay at my place until your owner finds you. Also, I just wanted to say thanks for keeping us company for so long.
Alright.
Well, I should probably head back to the drinks reception. Hopefully most of the people have left by now. If you've got some time, you should stop by my place tomorrow to see Bonnie. There's a nice cup of tea in it for you.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, see you then.
Oh, okay. We gotta wait until the very next day, bro. Dude, Lynette's shit. See what Lynette's shit. Oh, one of the routes lead to one of the endings. Okay. You know what? Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Usually I don't fast forward, but I decided to just have Lynette's shit be done. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Say yeah. You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Like, okay. Might as well go to the fucking Laney shit. Might as fucking well, bro. Since you know what? Yeah, we'll just have both of them intertwined with each other. So yeah, like fuck it.
Over here.
As originally, this was meant to be a Lynette only episode, but I guess this is what I get for putting both of them, doing both of them at the same time.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan. Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Still can't use Lynette. Damn. Holy shit. I guess might as well just mostly focus on Lainey's quest first, primarily.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These 2 are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former magic maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Forget the pleasantries, just sit.
What a dickhead.
Get a load of this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty happy about Lenny stoking his ego.
I only agreed to meet since we're both magicians. Do me a favor and cut to the chase. I have more important things to do than drinking.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House. He claims to be planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel, and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Linny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way, I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk. So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere. What's up, my man?
He fucking
You
drunk.
wanna grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on! You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
Oh my god.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something. Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't work too hard.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lenny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
There's something strange about him.
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Find Edmondo. Armando Alejandro Estrada. Oh my god. He would actually pronounce himself like that. If you don't know who that is, he was at one point the manager for Umaga and a former GM of ECW as well. He probably threw up in that fucking bush.
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out. I said way too much back there, didn't I? I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
So he was serious about threatening to cut you off? I knew he was a bad egg.
Hey! Keep your voice down. Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. I'll make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You some flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. Leaving.
Damn. Damn, bro.
And there he goes. What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation.
I see it. I see it. I see the dude in the suit.
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards. We'd better take this elsewhere.
I saw there was one dude in a suit that was watching us. I saw it. How the fuck do we still... How the fuck... Like, those cutscenes did not involve Lynette. Like, sure, she was mentioned in one of them, but she didn't even appear in them. Like, why couldn't I do the fucking event, bro? Why couldn't I do the hangout event? It's because I'm fucking doing them at the same time. Or as Future would put it, at the same damn time.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
So
Yeah,
you're
knew it.
Lenny. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today?
Al Pacino.
Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
No, wait, that's not Al Pacino. Al Pacino is from fucking Scarface.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister! Who sent you,
And
huh?
I don't like the tone of your voice, Paimon. Well, why is it so fucking high pitched? Like, I don't like the tone of your voice, Paimon.
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Looks like we can't avoid this fight. Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Don't worry, we got this!
Stop saying we, Paimon. Like, you don't even fight at all, Paimon. Like, stop saying we.
Oh, I'm fine. Now discipline. I'm fine.
Curses. They're tougher than we thought.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Come on, let's scram!
Hey, wise guys! We ain't done with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who?
Probably Gemma.
You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us when she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Still can't do Lynette. Oh, there she is. With Gemma, I think.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being. It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid. How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And why are you doing this?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. All right. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now. With me here, nothing will happen.
Alright, that's Lynette. What about Gemma?
Whatever you do, please be careful. If anything happens to you because you're investigating Caesar, I'll never be able to forgive myself.
Don't be like that, Gemma. We're doing this to help you.
No more free coffee.
I love Shameless, bro. Funny ass show, bro. Basically the Gallagher family in there. Crazy shit, bro. It was a series that aired on Showtime for I think 11 seasons, if I recall correctly. There's something here. Aura, baby. We're here.
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Huh. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Help Lainey move box aside.
There we go. It should be just down here.
Okay, so we'll take a rest from it for now. Except we can't really, bruh. Might as well just add the knave early, bro, and plan. Originally, for the knave, I was gonna do her after Lainey and Lynette, after Lainey's shit, but most likely during Lynette's shit. So, yeah. Yes, this episode is all over the place, bro.
Huh, it's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
You know what? Trying to think of it. Yeah, let's focus on Lainey, bro. usually before we do these shits, I usually just wait until next episode starts shit. Yeah, so meaning that next episode, yeah, guys, that's serious. Next episode is going to be dedicated to Lainey. Yeah, the knave could wait. I think this is one where if I can remember. Yeah, I think this is the one that I think I need Tina to do. So yeah, I just got her just in case. Yeah, this is one enemy that would require me to use Katrina. So yeah.
Up to the freezer!
Sadly, I don't have any help at the moment. I think Queen is probably busy. So yeah. Let's go. Yeah, this is one that you definitely need Kachina. This is the one that you definitely need Kachina for in order to fight, bro. It's crazy that Kachina is the first not-line character you meet. In that entire tournament, like, she was the main focus of Act 1. Tina herself. Since it's meant to be about this like tournament that Nawan's hosting, the winner gets to fight in a battle for not long. Now I'm a bit more seasoned with this one, but I'm trying to rank up the characters. To rank up the characters, I need to do these battles multiple times by this point.
Up to the freezer!
I would have to level up.
A little moose boosh! Up to the freezer! A little moose boosh! Goes on the loose! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge! Switching gears. Adaptive frosting!
Right here!
Need you got this, girl. My God.
My name! I must honor it.
Wait, hold on a second.
Right here!
Damn it! Not again!
Again.
Light of the blazing sun!
Off to the freezer!
Barbados, guide us.
Adaptive frosting! Turn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
The end of our legacy.
Shit!
Boosh!
Yes, I need Gina to stay alive. Oh. My last Tello screwed because. Yeah.
Off to the freezer! Juice on the loose! Right here!
Got it. Oh, wow. Damn, a lot of these different tribes. Wait, no, Viper. Focus on your House of Hearts shit, bro.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssa.
collecting some shit, bro. Think I thought I had something to say, bro. The thing is that I feel like that if I start now, it's gonna probably take long, bro. So yeah. Yeah, we do have time though, at least. Yeah, you know, fuck it, just go. Just do it. No wait, I forgot to switch characters. Ah, fuck, did I forget to switch characters?
All right, let's go.
Got it. Oh. Enter the damn port shop. Oh my god. It fell off.
So this was Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further.
Just let the fucking travelers.
What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Step right up.
Go.
Stick.
Whoa. Oh, look. The doll in the box is glowing.
They're moving too.
There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
I like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. Now you need experience permission for your own pet. You need to take good care of it. I brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time, Caesar. Want a bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. Wait, doesn't that sound a little racist though? I like a new bag. There is no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. It says there's no such thing as chicken who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, right? We're going up.
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Oh, I see it.
That lit up at the start, right? There should be another wish list inside. Let's keep trying.
Oh, I see it. Oh, look at it. Let's look at it right there. Okay. Fucking made it.
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
Hey, what are you looking at?
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto!
A secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
Go. I still wish the traveler could talk more, at least. I know a lot of people wish that too, bro, if I'm being honest. Because, golly, imagine if the traveler would have spoken more.
Now disappear.
Like, it would make the game a bit more life. It would actually make it a bit more balanced. If you ask me.
Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, because hearing Paimon like high-pitched voice for like 95% of the fucking game, it gets fucking irritating. It gets fucking irritating most of the time, bro. Why can't we get at least the travelers' input on stuff, bro? Like, I would have loved to hear how what the traveler thinks of everything. Like in the profile page, with the voiceover lines for the profile page, you hear the traveler and Paimon talk, speak with each other, and work off each other. Why can't we get that in the actual game, in the actual story? Of them working off together, off each other. Like, you're willing to do that in other of your game spoilerverse, but yet you don't do it for fucking Genshin, bro. I don't know why you make Genshin the exception, bro.
Why have you stopped, Lenny? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
Alright, see you in a bit!
No, no, leave me the fuck alone, Paimon. Like, why would Hoyoverse have Paimon speak most of the time? Like, I get that she's there. I get that she's the game's fucking mascot, but having her talk over the Traveler 95% of the time, it gets fucking irritating if you're a fucking player, bro. It gets on your nerves. I've seen a couple of YouTubers who Paimon got on their nerves. I saw a number of players getting pissed at Paimon and how much she gets on their nerves, bro.
The placement of this device inside. If I remember correctly...
Say yeah. Like, it makes us wonder, what does the Traveler think of everything? Like, why can't we get a response from the Traveler? Look. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh my god.
Seems like we can't step on the same tile twice. Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
I know, Paimon. It says it on the fucking screen. Like, I know. Like... Like, damn, I already fucking know, Paimon. Like, stop repeating the shit. Damn it! Like, damn. Like, imagine a fucking Genshin without Paimon speaking for the Traveler 95% of the time. It would have at least made the game more bearable, bro. If you ask me. And not only that, it would have at least made the storyline feel a bit more serious as opposed to fucking comedic, like Paimon always fucking does. Not always, but still. Sure, Paimon might have a cute fairy design, but designs and character are two different things, yeah, guys. Remember that. They are two different things. So, character and design are two different things. Sure, your character might have a nice design, but you gotta remember, design and character are two different things. They might have a nice design, but if their character is horrible, then why bother seeing that character? No matter how cute or sexy they are, no matter how cute or sexy the characters are, if the characters are annoying / terrible, then why bother?
Wow! There's a hidden room here! Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes. He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon.
Of fucking course.
Hey, look!
Because you're a fucking child, Paimon.
This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Bought the wish list.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the
it's
meantime,
clearly a
you can
fucking
write your
lie
wishes
to
down.
keep the illusion for the kids.
They took me up on that
Man,
offer.
fuck the kids.
As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat?
Wait. Be right back, yeah, guys. Gotta go get something to drink. So, yeah. Back. Got my drink. And let's fucking go.
Two children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these two.
Alright.
I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down.
issues.
Seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it.
Alright.
Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those two children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic. They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training plan.
Well,
They wanted to call me Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through. Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
last one.
It's nearly time for me to go on tour. I asked the two kids if they'd like to come with me, but they shook their heads. I once overheard them talking about their father and their mission. Sounds like their parents have other plans for them. I guess we'll be parting ways soon. It's only been 10 days since I first met them, but I think that I've gotten a feel for their personalities now. They're very tough, but also very cautious, and they trust no one but each other. This, I fear, is not a good habit to have. They hide things from me too. For example, when I asked them where they live and why they wanted to learn magic, they lied. That's the thing about children. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. I can sense that their lives have been hard, possibly even dangerous too. They're not like other children. It's a shame that I can't do more to help them. After thinking things over, I decided to tell them a bit about how I see the world. It's full of lies and falsehoods, and that is why we must find our own truth.
Wow.
P.S. I hope they won't find my nagging annoying. Children are so opinionated nowadays. Will it do them more harm than good for someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them like that? P.P.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Children aren't interested in grand philosophies. It probably just went in one ear and out the other. I bet they've already forgotten every word I said. Oh, Caesar, Caesar. Just mind your own business next time.
Sorry.
Two magic geniuses with a father and a mission, huh? Sounds a lot like he was writing about Linny and Lynette, don't you think? So did they meet Caesar when they were kids? Let's go ask Linny!
Hold that thought. As I expected, there's a lot of fishy things going on in this place.
Fishy? Uh-oh, what have you found?
All in good time. Before we go over our new leads, I want to tell you how a high-altitude escape is performed. First, the magician slots themselves into a magic box in full view of the audience. The box is then suspended high in the air, and a short while later, the base automatically opens. At this point, a dummy will fall out of the box, but it looks real enough to grab the audience's attention, and they start wailing and screaming. Meanwhile, the real magician, who has by now blended into the crowd, waits for a good moment to make their appearance and put on a hysterical performance.
Wow. That's fucking crazy, man. So, yeah.
Oh no! Is that me? Did I just fall to my death?
Very vivid description. I can really picture it. And then what?
The audience's gaze then turns to the magician, and by the time they realize what's happened, the dummy has vanished, as if everything that just happened was some sort of shared illusion. Of course, that's just how I think the process should work, theoretically speaking. The inventor of this trick never performed it successfully. When the box opened, Caesar was the one who fell out, and not the dummy. He fell right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. No one could hope to survive that fall. Not without a vision, at least. And no one else has ever attempted this trick since. My understanding of how it works is just based on what I could gather from his notes and the relevant gadgets here in his workshop.
Yeah, no one did this trick ever again because it's fucking dangerous.
So Caesar's famous high-altitude escape has never been done, huh? I was about to say how cool it would have been to see it in person, but if it's that dangerous, it's probably for the best that no one else tries to do it.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So if a dummy's supposed to drop out of the box, then where does the real magician go? How does he get out?
Glad you asked. That brings us to the secret of said. Here's the one that Caesar constructed himself to use in the performance, and it's not as simple as it looks. Inside, there's a device that only the magician himself would know about. Once the magician's inside and the box is lifted up into the air, the audience's view of the box is fixed at a certain angle. From where they're standing, they have a clear view of the front, sides, and bottom, but the back and the top are now no longer visible. At this point, the magician presses a button inside the box, opening a secret door out of view.
Out of view?
He then escapes through this trapdoor onto the opera house roof, waits for the dummy to fall and distract the audience, and quietly returns to ground level.
That's way simpler than Paimon imagined. Even Paimon could probably do it.
Bitch, you could. Bitch, you float.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, of course. The hardest part of this trick is controlling the audience's mood and reactions. That takes an exceptional degree of showmanship. There's the falling dummy, the miraculous reappearance, the pompous performing. Maybe the magician would even have themselves tied up before it begins to strengthen the impression that there's no escape. Many days and nights of careful research and painstaking practice would have gone into this, all culminating in a performance just a few minutes long, but one that still manages to transform the shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of a mesmerizing magic trick. Caesar was a highly accomplished magician, but unfortunately, even he didn't manage to pull it off.
So, how did it go so wrong? You said you found some fishy stuff here. Have you figured out what really happened?
I can make a pretty good guess. I looked into the case files. The magic box Caesar was using at the time of his death had the secret button I mentioned positioned on the right-hand side. And, sure enough, he always used his right hand as his dominant hand in public.
Okay. Nothing suspicious there.
Are you sure
But
about
here's the
that?
strange thing. Most of the devices in this workshop have the mechanism on the left-hand side, including this box right here, which leads me to believe that Caesar was in fact left-handed.
Yeah, why would he pretend to be right-handed?
Because a magician can't afford to have their most basic habits stand out too much. People naturally focus their attention on the most important details of the task or situation at hand. But a magician needs to be able to redirect an audience's attention at will, so as to avoid arousing their suspicion. The essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie. If even the truth raises eyebrows, the falsehoods become all the more difficult to mask. And so, Caesar trained himself to use his right hand to align with his audience's expectations. Great magic always requires sacrifices. But in his most stressful and nerve-wracking moments, and when no one was watching, reflex would kick in and he'd use his left hand. That's why he set his gadgets with the mechanism on his left.
One second, I got. Be right back, yeah, guys. I'm back, baby. Yeah. Maybe someone exploited that fact against him.
Exactly. I think that's likely what happened. Caesar would have been under a lot of time pressure during the escape. He'd have had mere seconds to open the hidden compartment, retrieve the dummy, then open the secret door and make a swift escape. But I'm sure he was confident. He would have rehearsed countless times to the point where it was second nature. He'd barely need to think about what he was doing because muscle memory would guide him through. So he opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in order, and then went to leave. With his left hand, he reached for the button, and suddenly, his heart skipped a beat. It wasn't there. Much like when you reach for your keys but find your pocket empty, his mind needed a moment to process what was going on. Instinctively, his left hand would keep feeling around for the missing button, maybe for another second or two, until the bottom of the box gave way. With the stakes being as high as they were, just a 2-second delay cost him everything. The authorities would find nothing suspicious and conclude that his death was due to his own error.
In reality, someone switched the boxes, and they did it to murder him. But how would they be able to make the switch without being noticed? That would be difficult to pull off, no?
It would have to have been someone who knew that he was left-handed, and who could move his props around without arousing suspicion. Someone who was always by his side. Isn't that right, Lorenzo?
Yeah.
You just couldn't let sleeping dogs lie, could you?
Yeah, you was the one that behind all this, Lorenzo.
There's not a lot of people who'd go to all this trouble for some magician who died 10 years ago. I didn't want to have to do this, you know. Silencing you the hard way just creates more problems for me to deal with. But I gave you your chance. I hoped you'd do what's good for you and back off like the lady, but you disappoint me.
You mean Gemma? So you are the one who's been threatening her?
Yes, although however stubborn she might be, she was never much of a liability. But you people, You never even knew him, but for some reason you just wouldn't drop it. Which is why you can't leave this place alive. Take them out and make it quick.
So you want him dead. So you want us dead just for knowing what you did.
Do your worst!
Except you're not the one that fights Paimon. The Traveler and Lainey does. So yeah. But I bet
Stay
you,
calm,
Paimon's
stay
gonna
calm.
do your worst. But I bet you if they fight against you, Paimon, you're the first one to be. You're the first one to hide behind the Traveler. Like, bro. Like, Paimon, you're all bark, no bite, Paimon. Like, stop acting like you're tough. Where you be the first one to hide behind the Traveler. The first fucking one.
Step right up. A round of applause.
Not so fast, Lorenzo. Not so fast, bro. You think you could pussy out just because we call you?
You kids are tougher than you look.
Had enough yet, Lorenzo? Your cronies can't help you now. I think it's high time you started talking. And what I'd really like to know is, why did you murder Caesar?
If I had a Mora for every time you said that man's name. Of course you idolized Caesar, everyone else did. But I was the real genius magician. Me!
You're a fucking fraud, bro.
He was just an amateur who did cheap tricks for gullible children. I was the one who made magic into the fine art it is today. The aristocrats doffed their hats to me!
So it was jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy got the best of you, bro. You was jealous because Caesar was more popular than you. You was jealous because Caesar was more loved than you. You're fucking jealous because you wish you had all the success that Caesar ever had.
Jealousy. Hatred, more like. I hated Caesar. All he cared about was his magic. He lived and breathed it.
At least he had a passion for it.
He poured everything into his street performances and his stupid tours like it was just a hobby to him. Never bothering to think about Mora. What sort of fool devotes their life to the art of deception and never has a Mora to show for it?
Like, not every passion has to deal with fucking money, bro. Like there are people out there that just love doing what they do. You, on the other hand, you're Lorenzo. You're the person who fucking only does it for the money. Like, that's not love and passion. That's just fucking greed.
But the people loved him, didn't they? Oh, how they looked up to him. No one gave me a second look. All I ever heard was, "Oh, your master's amazing, isn't he?" Amazing. Yeah, so amazing that he was completely broke. Every other apprentice was living it up at their master's expense, but no, not me. I put in all the work, mastered all the skills, and it brought me nothing more than the life I already had.
They just killed him?
He forbade me from using magic to trick people out of their Mora. There was nothing he hated more than that. And with his reputation in Fontaine, it was too risky for me to go it alone. As long as he was alive, if I dabbled in my own brand of money-making magic, he would expose me, and it would destroy me.
Someone would have destroyed and exposed your ass either way, one way or another.
I had to kill him. There was no other way. He had to go.
Like, that just sounds like hatred and jealousy to me, bro.
And this was your only motive?
Man, how fucking low can you scoop, Lorenzo, bro? How fucking low can you scoop? Like, you're nothing more than a fucking coward, Lorenzo. Letting your jealousy and hatred get the best of you, like, all because you wanted money. Like, what the hell?
It was reason enough. What other motive would I need?
It's not a reason. No, bro.
Well, I was under the impression that there might have been other factors at play. For instance, maybe you were in love with Gemma, but she was engaged to Caesar.
In love with Gemma? Don't be ridiculous.
Guess I was wrong about that then. Next question. Are you the Phantom Weasel?
I am. Caesar was so strict with me. He insisted that his way was the right way. That the sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world.
Yeah, that's actually, isn't that what's supposed to be, magic's supposed to be about? To bring joy into the world? Like, at least with Caesar, at least he loved doing what he did. What he did. At least he loved doing magic, at least.
I never bought into any of that. I was more interested in the practical value of magic. Sure enough, it helped me fill my pockets with all kinds of valuable treasures.
But I heard the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike.
Oh, yeah! Charlotte told us that the weasel would steal whatever people value, no matter how much he was worth.
That's just how it looked from the outside. What would any thief want with second-rate loot? I've only ever targeted high-value items. I stole cheap things as a way of practicing my craft. It was other people's overactive imaginations that conjured up the preposterous image they then dubbed the Phantom Weasel.
But still, that's fucking death. Still, bro. No matter how much you try to, no matter how many times you try to word it, no matter how much you try to spin it, it's still theft, regardless, bro. And that is illegal, bro.
So that's the story, huh? Well, I hope you're ready to tell it all over again during your trial.
What choice do I have? You're a pack of wolves, and you've got me between your jaws. You've seen what's here, and my last-ditch effort to stop it getting out has failed. What else can I do?
Spend your time in fucking prison at the Fortress of Meripede?
So be it. I've enjoyed power and wealth for the last 10 years, the likes of which Caesar could never give me. I wouldn't choose for things to end this way, but I regret nothing.
Very well. In that case, I'll contact the guards.
And oh yeah, by the way, Lorenzo, don't drop the soap.
Traveler, Paimon, keep an eye on Lorenzo for me. I'll meet you just outside the workshop when I'm back.
Alright, we fucking did it. We fucking did it. So yeah. Let's go, Lorenzo.
Lily has told me the whole story. Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because they'll be hell to pay.
For real.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lenny? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Alright.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Lainey basically told us that I'm on. So no need to repeat it. Like that's another thing I hate about Paimon is how she essentially repeats stuff that the other characters already told us. So yeah. So yeah. Like we already know what's happening, like from the other characters. No need for you to repeat the shit. Unless you know what? Fuck the unless shit. Like, why the fuck would Paimon repeat stuff to us if we already know it? She must think that we're either stupid or 5. Like, I'm sorry to say, but this is a fucking T-rated game, Paimon. Which T-rated games is supposed to be ages 13 and up. So yeah. Basically teenagers and adults playing this game. But mostly adults though, so yeah. Any fucking way. Should I end the shit, bro? You know what, fuck it. Let's just see it all the way through for this one.
Ah, you're back. You were so quick. I've only just finished my 3rd dessert.
Your 3rd? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking her into custody as we speak.
You mean no match for them, as in the Traveler and Lainey?
That's amazing. I'm sorry. I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can.
And I know what some of y'all guys might be saying. Oh, Viper, stop discrediting Paimon for everything. Nah, fuck that. Like, what did she do to help us in these situations? Nothing. Like,
I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but
It's okay. We understand. He did threaten you. Emma would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious, but I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Kathleen's suggestion, everyone goes to the cemetery. Okay. Basically bouncing back and forth, but at least for the next episode, we could actually do Lynette's.
You're dripping wet. That must be uncomfortable. Let's take a break. I'll use my fire to dry you off.
Yeah, but the next episode will focus on Lynette. For real this time. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.